I'm Clois Barkman. I'm Phyllis's mother, and my husband was Paul Barkman. He died 4 years ago, but he was ill for 10 years, and we had 9 diagnoses for him, including Alzheimer's. And I loved him from the day it started, and I'll love him till I die.
About 6 months after I joined the Alzheimer's team, my father was diagnosed. And then about 3 years after that, my father-in-law was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. So I've been living a professional and personal journey at the same time. I think one of the hardest things for us was how it changed my dad's legacy. My father was a commander in the Navy.
He loved working. He traveled all over the world.
Never feared walking into a room. He was always the center of attention. He loved a good party. And I think that was probably one of the hardest things for us, was that the memories at the end were not who he was.
To see him shut down that way was heartbreaking.
We didn't realize how hard it was on my mom, physically, emotionally. Early on, she lied. You would go to the doctor and lie. We had to take chaperones to the doctor because the doctor would say, "How are things?" And Mom would say, "Oh, they're fine." And we'd be like, "No, they're not."
The first 5 years were the hardest because I tried to do it all by myself. And after that time, I reached the point that I really couldn't. And by the end of his life, we had caregivers from 7 in the morning until 10 p.m. And honestly, I hate to say this, but my life got easier because I didn't have to do everything for him.
I think that's one of our biggest regrets as sisters, is that we didn't get care in the home faster. We didn't get help for my mom faster. To be honest, you fought us on it. We wanted to get her help, and you didn't want it, and you didn't think Daddy wanted us to have anybody else there.
I wanted to be independent, to prove that I could do it. Was he always easy? No. But was he difficult? No. You do have a lot of guilt being a caregiver because there are times when you just think you can't go on. Those never lasted too long for me, so I'm not complaining. But maybe to give people who are caregivers hope, there will always be an end in sight.
You did a great job. You don't have anything to feel guilty about. You did a great job.
Well, I have 2 daughters who love me, so life goes on.